Something cool came in the mail today. Pretty excited about this. As a matter of fact, I put on a special shirt just for the occasion, and I brought Jack here with me. Jack's our newest puppy, newest addition to the family, and he's going to help me open this. I do like to be a little bit exciting when I open these things, and I was thinking, this is the horror companion, and also Pinebox Middle School. So I thought, how about a throwing axe? And then I was like, I don't know. These are kind of rinky-dink. This doesn't say horror to me too much. So then I was thinking, well, what else could I use? How about a blowtorch? I mean, you guys gotta admit, right? But then, okay, Jack, you don't want to mess with that. Then I was thinking, paper, box, all this stuff. That doesn't make much sense. So I thought really long and hard about it, and then I decided, what about a machete? That says horror. Of course, this is going to make it a little bit tougher for opening the box, but we'll manage. So, with all the pleasantries out of the way, Jack, that's my blade. Don't lick it. It could be sharp. Okay. Like I say, all the pleasantries out of the way. And we've got our horror box opener. Let's see what's in this thing. Now, I did go all in on this one. So, there's a lot of goodies in here. And if you ordered a different reward level, then you may have different stuff. Come here, Jack. Come here, buddy. Better prop difficulty there. Let's see what we've got here, bud. Let's see what we've got. Okay. The all-in comes with horror archetypes. Those are kind of cool. We'll take a look at that. Ooh, the horror action deck. That's what I'm really looking forward to. Alright guys, my camera angles just didn't do it justice. I wanted to definitely show. My favorite part of these packs is the action deck. I don't know why. It's it's just so cool. I mean, Peg does a great job. For one thing, they make them oversized, so they're much bigger than a regular deck of cards, but also they just do such a great job with what the cards are. I like the oversized because I can see them and read them from across the table and stuff like that. But these are just so cool. Look what they've done for the horror companion. Put a nice little pentagram with all kinds of writing in there and everything. You still can easily make out what card is what card. The jokers are simply fantastic, if not just a little bit terrifying. And then each of the suits just comes with really cool face cards. Just can't help but love these decks, you know. The the face cards that come in these decks are always entertaining, and they've just done an amazing job. Usually for the Peg decks, oh, that's a great one. Look at that ace of spades. My favorites, though, usually are the jokers, and obviously this one did a fantastic job, but I'm going to give the runner-up to the ace of spades. Gotta love the action decks. These guys really know what they're doing. They do a great job. So I'm very excited to play with this deck. A map pack of the cemetery and the quarry. This is pretty awesome, actually. The cafeteria and Inferno complex. Here is the horror companion. I've been waiting so long for this, and I'm just so excited to dig into it. Ooh, the artwork's fantastic. Lots of beautiful stuff here. Man. Lots of cool creatures. This is fantastic. Oh my gosh, look at this. We got the horror pawn set. That's going to be handy as heck. I love these pawns. They come in really handy, especially like if you're come from like fantasy genre and stuff like that. You've got a ton of minis, but none of them work for modern settings and things like that. But anyway, let's get right into Pinebox, because this is unbelievably exciting to me. If you aren't familiar with it, basically Pinebox Middle School is an adventure that's designed for Savage Worlds Adventure Edition. And it basically goes hand in hand with the Horror Companion. And the Kickstarter went off a while ago, so I've been waiting for quite a while for this stuff, so I'm pretty excited. But Pinebox is kind of like a younger version, maybe of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, or even maybe more to the point, like what do the kids watch these days? Stranger Things, that kind of thing. But it's middle school, young teenagers that are doing all kinds of adventure in modern times. So this box comes with some great things. For instance, a pack of bennies. You can never have too many. I've got a lot of bennies. I bought extras, and then it also came with my Deadlands package and stuff like that. But it also comes with really cool dice. These beautiful blue, and then a wild die that has a joystick on it. That's actually really cool. And then there's also let's see, Cellular Signal Cards. Let's take a peek at this wild die. So I don't know what cell signal cards are, but that's kind of cool. It's bound to be explained in the game. There's all kinds of text messages on here, and then something to do with having maybe a bad signal. I don't know, because I haven't read the PDF yet. I wanted to wait until the actual game got here before I really dove into it. It comes, as usual, with a really cool map of the Pinebox area, and then also a map of the school itself. There are pawns here as well, just like the Horror Companion came with its own pawns. So you're going to have a ton of pawns for all the different games and everything. And then all-consuming organism. I don't know what this is. These aren't archetypes. It's like a separate thing. That's the problem with having a machete. I don't want to use it to open my cards, because not only is it a semi-dull blade, but it's also a thick and kind of unwieldy blade. Yellow Woman, Vigor, Spider Amanda. Oh, these are archetypes. It's just archetypes for Pinebox, and or creatures that are in, maybe not quite archetypes, but the creatures that you're going to run into. Oh, here's the archetypes. So it came with a bunch of creatures for Pinebox, and also archetypes of, at least according to the top one here, teenagers. So since I think the PCs in this game all are middle school students, so they'll probably, all the archetypes are going to be that. Unless you've got a janitor or something like that. Yeah, the budding scientist, the athlete, the country kid, the crafter, the delinquent, entrepreneur, gamer, ghost hunter, medium, and ranger scout. Very cool. And then it also comes with a GM screen, which gotta love these things. I know some people love them, some people don't. They don't like to use them, but I think they're fantastic. I am going to break down and use the machete on that one. I know there's people out there cringing. How could he use a machete on that? What if he damages his GM screen? The GM screen's cool. Peg always includes adventures with their GM screen. So that's exciting. I'm assuming that is what this is. Yes. So not only does it come with the Game Master screen, but there is a The Curse of Wilson Quarry and also Dark Rites of the Yellow Woman are two small adventures that come with the GM screen. And let's take a look at the GM screen. I like it already. Look at these kids. You meddling kids. Climbing down the rocks using the ropes and everything. And it's the standard. Again, I love Peg's version. You guys, if you have watched any of my other videos, you know, one of my complaints is I would like it to be a 4-fold because I like my GM screen to be, I use a pretty big table area or whatever. But other than that, one thing that I do love that Peg does is they just pack the information in here for the GM. And I think that's fantastic. And then we also have the Pinebox book. Jack, you're not liking any of this, huh? Jack, look at the artwork in here. Look at this book. He's like just chilling and sleeping. Yeah, that's a good boy. Very thick book here. I'm pretty excited to dive in to this Pinebox horror. I can't wait to introduce it to our group of players. And as usual, there's Savage Tales built in here, but there's just tons of additional setting rules that help you with this. And then obviously the horror companion will also have its own rules that are associated with the companion. So there's going to be a little bit of learning curve for this, but that's it in a nutshell. I didn't want to spend too much of your time going through this. I'm really excited to dig into this one. I think this one is probably my most exciting one. I mean, I love the idea of the sci-fi one. I'm looking forward to the martial arts one, but the horror companion and Pinebox Middle School, this just really seems up my alley, and I think that my players are going to love it too. So thanks for watching. I hope this was helpful. Like I said, this is the all-in package. Really excited to get going on it. As you can see, Jack's really excited too. He can't wait to play. Thank you for joining me. Have a good one.